Hi there. You have to unmute yourself.
Hey, all right, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Yes, ma'am. Same here.
So, I wanted to show you something.
Okay.
And basically, my number one lender in, that work, when I say number one lender, we have over 140 different lenders. And I'll show you that real quick as well. So, oops. Drive. And I have a video of my realtor presentation that I'll send you. It's on my YouTube, but I'll send it to you so you don't have to go looking for it. But these are all of our lenders, and there's some not even on the list yet. Okay.
Nice.
And if I scroll across the, can you see my screen?
Yep, I'm looking at it.
If I scroll across, you'll see this column right here. Tells me it says all of our loan programs. Okay. So DOLP, VA, it tells us what the minimum score is. We have a VA for a 550 score. This company this lender has no minimum VA score. FHA, minimum FICO score for FHA is 500 for this guy, 550 for this guy. It's 620 for my cream of the crop lender, which is UWM. But we have all of these different loan programs manufactured all in one, hard money, bridge loans.
You do hard money too?
Yeah.
Yep. I just used a hard money loan for
Did
a house.
you?
I personally bought, just closed last week. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was I got 14% with no points.
Yeah, and is it a when do you have to?
1 year.
1 year?
Yeah, it was, then I could switch it over to a 30-year if I wanted to.
And what did you have to put down on it?
I put down 98, but I think they only required me to put down, I think like 50 something.
Nice.
So I just wanted to take more. I just wanted to go ahead.
You were worried about the appraisal. Okay.
Right. Yes, that's correct.
So UWM, they're the largest wholesale lender in the country. Okay.
Okay.
They do not work with you have to be a broker to submit a loan to them. So they don't have a retail division at all. Okay. And they they invested millions of dollars into a technology, this home value estimator that's on the screen. Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
And basically what it does is it'll pull, well, I'll start with this one, but the next one is, new home listings, that's the market data. This is really useful for not only appraisers, for, the AMC company that we have to use is their AMC. Just like any other lender, when we order the appraisal, we have to use their AMC company, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Their AMC companies use this tool. So they are so invested and place such a high value on this tool that we'll literally be able to get the TRID CD out early before the appraisal comes back, if the value report comes back at equal to or greater than the sales price on the contract. So what is the address?
It's 6331 Goral, Goral Court.
Mm-hmm.
That's Waldorf.
That's in Hampshire.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Maryland. 20603.
Watch this bad boy. So it'll pull up the address. And if you go to uwm.com and create an account, you can have this tool as well.
Okay.
Okay, you don't even need to send the loan to them. It's open to everybody. Okay, what was the price you were looking for?
370 is what we had, asking price.
370. Now, let me show you a little trick. Okay. You can click this view interactive report. Okay. And it'll pull up all of the available comps if you click select comps. Okay. And now you said 370, right? Is it a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath?
Yeah.
We are, this closed in April. It's an eligible comp.
Okay.
We're gonna select that one. Okay. That's a 4-bedroom. I know this is a comp, but that's $30,000 less. Gray Wolf, 352. The 4-bedroom as well.
There you go. You got one pending right here.
There we go.
2 of those, 375.
There we go.
And you got another 370 right there, but that's in March.
They'll go back 6 months, April,
Okay.
May, June, July, August. Yeah, we can still use it. Okay, and oh, that's a 4-bedroom. Looking. 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Keep looking. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 3-bedroom. Puma. Okay. And 4, 4, 3. This will help. 3. You can see the values going up.
Yeah, and that's why they were thinking it'd probably go up toward the end of the year, but they didn't feel like waiting. Then you got it 410.
And
Yeah.
this is June.
And then the one next to it, 376.
Now, what does your house have in it that you think these might not?
I don't know. See, a lot of people just like the layout of it because apparently the layout is different because it's an open floor plan.
Okay.
So they took down a lot of walls. And then you just have a lot of space to a point. Some people didn't even know what to do with one space in the house because there's just so much space. Then you upstairs, you have a big old walk-in closet. When I say it's like a wardrobe closet, you can put chairs and stuff in there and sit in it.
Got it.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's not as decorated. You could decorate it and make it look like something out of a TV magazine type. It's that much room in there for a closet. It's
All
on
right.
the back side of the shower.
So I'm going to show you now what to do. Can you see my mouse moving?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't do anything else, but you see how the value just changed?
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Comparable value 398. You don't need to do anything else. You just go over here and click this back button. And then right here, it'll say choose value. Use for a report. Okay. And then download PDF.
Wow.
Now,
Okay.
you saw the comps I pulled. Unless they have some bells and whistles your listing doesn't have, there would be no reason why we couldn't use this, right?
Right.
So now that I have the AVR in here, the approximate valuation report from UWM's tool, and I'm taking her loan to UWM, this rule only applies to UWM, that I can get the early TRID CD out, okay?
Which
Before the appraisal. But the tool itself can be used for any lender I place the loan with, okay? So now when I submit her file to processing after I receive the contract, the processor is going to submit this valuation report with the initial submission documents. So it qualifies, it has to be with the initial submission, or they won't allow you to upload it later. Like it has to be with the initial submission. And then the file gets marked as early TRID CD eligible. And so long as I also have her homeowner's insurance quote. Aside from that, it looks like you're gonna be okay with that appraisal.
Okay, so you could close with that program in 20 days?
I can close very, very fast, yes.
Yeah, we
I'll
want
show
that.
you another, let me see if I can show you. I'll show you my Facebook. This is my Mavericks group, by the way.
Okay,
This Mavericks of Facebook. You might want to, here, I'll invite you too. I'll
okay.
invite you to it.
I don't even know my
This
Facebook name.
is just for realtors. Do you have a Facebook?
I do, but I don't even type my name in and see if it'll come up.
Well, oh, I'm not friends with you.
But you can't search it? Because I don't really
Um,
know how to use it. I don't really be on it. Because like I said, I don't really know how to do all that marketing and social media. My wife does it for me.
you know, I can do something way faster with my damn phone than I can on a computer. Isn't that
And that's
terrible?
the funny thing. I could get all on it on my phone, but still don't know what I'm doing on it on my phone.
All
I know
right.
I could get on it on my phone.
All right. So that's the Facebook group. Just send that message to your wife and have her join the group.
Okay.
But I want to
All
show
right.
you why real quick while I have you. This is not what I went to go show you. But the reason why is because I literally post content like lender credits, how brokers offer better lender credits. There should be an announcement. Thought I had it pinned up here, but it's not up there. I have my old listing presentation. I don't know if we've ever met, but I was a mega agent in Southern Maryland for 21 years. I used to drive a Hummer with my name on it, my face.
Okay.
Yeah. And so when I flipped the script and went to mortgages,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, I'm going to give only the realtor partners that agree to work with me. I'm going to give them everything they need to know. Right.
Okay. Okay.
And that's not even all, but so my listing presentation that I used to use, and I used to get the listing every time, is posted on here. I just can't figure out where. It should be at the top, like pinned, but it's not there, unless I'm missing it. Maybe I'm missing it. Where is the pinned post? Announcements. Oh, is that it? No. Members only announcement. Here it is right here. It's in announcements.
Okay.
Okay. So this listing presentation literally helps you control the appointment from the knock at the door to the listing signing. Okay.
Okay.
And it gives you the dialogue, everything. Another thing that I had on here is I mean, there's video after video after video after video on here. This is talking about the difference between a retail lender and a broker. And I go into, here's the one-time closed construction. But what I wanted to show you is this. Let me go to my wall. Maybe not. Pictures. What are my pictures? Where my pictures are. You can even look at your own pictures. Here we go. This is my Facebook. I'm gonna find my pictures, photos, and this is a flyer of all of our programs. Okay, so it's got, I mean, I went over on the lender sheet, but fix and flip, hard money, reverse, one-time close, DECA, foreign national, investor, FHA, blah, 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 all the good stuff. And then I have like, this is what I wanted to show you. I thought I posted a collage of them, but this was a clear to close in 15 days on a refi. This is a 2-day approval, same day approval, same day approval. But I also have, it's probably over on my page here. Let me take it over here to this one. This is my next Facebook page. So here's the collage. This is what I was looking for. every time we have a outstanding submission, a clear to close, this guy clear to close in 7 days. Okay. This is UWM because they are the fastest. So I just wanted to show you this. Clear to close in 7 days, 10 days purchase right there. Clear to close, purchase, 10 days. So if you think whenever a lender, I was a realtor for 21 years, man, I know what bullshit smells like. And whenever a lender says that they can close a loan in 20 days, clearly these are way less than 20 days, but I'm not gonna tell you.
You're not pushing it out there.
Right, because everybody and their mother is having an appraisal issue right now. So instead of saying 10 days, I say 20.
Gotcha, I'm with you on that. Give you
right?
some comfort room. I get you.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Did I answer all your questions?
Yeah, you did. You definitely did. It's more
so on my e-card, there is a link to my YouTube channel. Did I give you my e-card?
I think you did.
I'm gonna do it right now anyway.
Do you have like a link for I could send over to clients so they could just go in there and start the process for application with you? Because I have 2 clients right now that are waiting to get pre-approved. I know I gave one of them the information Monday, and they still waiting to hear from the lender. So she's very eager because she's already looking at home and want to get out there. And yeah, so she would like to know something, start preparing.
Well, let me show you. I have so much content. Instead of pulling up the video and playing it, it's like really retarded. I'll just say it. Okay. The way we work, I have a full-time assistant and a part-time communications assistant. We literally require the borrower to provide us the documents in 48 hours. The first reason, there's so many different reasons, and I have a YouTube video on why it's important to provide the documents in 48 hours. And that video goes to the borrower, okay? Or the buyer. But the number one reason is if a buyer starts looking at real estate and I don't have all of their documents and they fall in love, they'll not only put the pressure on you to write the offer, but they'll put the pressure on, they risk losing their earnest money deposit if there's a document I haven't seen that would stop them from buying that house, right? So I don't issue a pre-approval letter until I have every document you saw that I had of Donita's. So how it works is when I always want to have that initial conversation with the buyer, okay? Because they might be, I'll ask specific questions. And if you think of like that perplink, I think it's perplink, a game where you drop a peg at the top where there's pegs all over the board and see where it goes.
Palinko.
Oh, yeah, that. What is it called?
Palinko.
Yeah.
Price is Right.
Price is Right, right? Right. So when I'm having a conversation with a buyer, you can imagine that is the game I'm playing in my head. If they say something this way, then they're going to go down this path. If they say something like, oh, I was unemployed for 2 years, I'll just started my job, I'm going to go down this path. If they say I'm relocating and I have a job offer or I haven't found a job yet, they go down this path. Or if they say, I'm self-employed, 1099, and I write off everything under the sun, I take them down that path, right? So I have to have that initial conversations to place the loan in my head and set the expectations, let the borrower know what to expect from point A to point Z, right? And when I do that, that conversation goes well. They feel more comfortable. They understand. One of the biggest mistakes people make in my business, in my flip-flops, is that they will, a loan officer will assume that they fit inside the cookie cutter and not have that initial conversation. And then they will, you know, chase their tails on whether or not the underwriter is going to approve the loan. To me, that's like chewing bubble gum and throwing it on the wall and seeing what sticks, right? I don't do that because I've been in your shoes. So not only is it important that you don't go out with the borrower or the buyer before you get my lender letter, because I won't look at the file, Ramon, not once until I have all of their documents.
Okay.
If they're gonna hem and haw and not be serious and not send me their documents in a timely manner, then I'm not gonna take their application seriously.
I'm with you on that.
We have all these other buyers
that are serious and ready
that
to
are
do
serious that have submitted their documents and are waiting for my approval letter.
I agree with you 100%.
But it not only does it save you time and money, it saves the seller time and money, it saves your face and reputation with the listing agent.
Exactly.
And on top of it, it saves the buyer from being at risk for losing their deposit for making an offer on a house they can't afford.
Because I've seen it a couple times. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if the loan officer had had that original conversation and set the expectations to the process, I don't look at your file. You're not going to pressure me, bro. You're not going to pressure me into giving you my signature on a letter that says you're qualified. Not going to happen, especially not in Southern Maryland.
Gotcha.
Everybody knows me, right?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Right? So, like, no.
Good. All right.
I don't care how cute you are. You're not getting a letter from me. But you gather what I'm saying. And, you know, on top of it, there's different caveats of experience that a good loan officer has to inject into that conversation. So if they say, oh yeah, my ex-wife, I'll say, ding, 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 child support, right? Now I know to ask for child support. Child support does not report on the credit report unless they're behind.
Okay.
So, but it is an obligation, a monthly obligation that needs to be used against the debt ratio. So now I need an additional document.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
And I need to prove that they've paid it on time, but that if it's $500 a month in child support, don't you think $500 for most people would make or break whether or not they can qualify for one house or another?
It would definitely make a big difference for a lot of people. Definitely. Right. Yeah, you're right about that.
The other thing they might say is, I just graduated from college. Okay. Well, most people don't know that college education, the transcript itself, as long as they are working in the field of the college education they secured, the transcript itself qualifies as a 2-year history of employment.
Didn't know that. Did not know that.
Hot stuff. Okay. Now, the other thing people don't know is that I am you're going to find out because I just texted you my e-card and I have a nonprofit organization. I'm very passionate about domestic violence and helping victims of domestic violence. Most people don't know that domestic violence is an extenuating circumstance for credit and foreclosures and bankruptcy.
You going to explain that?
So, okay, so domestic violence, if a buyer, you know, was in an abusive relationship and, you know, they went through financial riffraff from their divorce or whether they were married or not, doesn't really matter, from their relationship. Like he took my car, I couldn't work, he, you know, ruined my credit, he locked me into a closet for a week and I lost my job. The domestic violence itself qualifies as an extenuating circumstance. So when the buyer, when the person, the human, finally gets out of his or her head and gets on their feet and starts looking for housing, right? A mortgage application can be structured in a way to meet the exception on FHA guidelines for extenuating circumstances on a borrower needing to have filed bankruptcy or had bad credit or a foreclosure. So you don't have to wait the waiting period.
Of that 2-3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Really? A lot of people don't know that. Do you, are you
No,
aware?
and it's like a best kept secret.
Right, are
Because
do you know how to go around, unapproved condos? You know how to get around that?
we do have unapproved condos.
So
Mhm.
you know how to put a loan on an unapproved FHA condo?
We have a lender that will do it.
Yeah, because okay, that was another reason I hung with the one I was dealing with, because he showed me how he could get into a unimproved condo using an FHA,
Yeah.
and he actually did it, and I was actually shocked. So that's what another reason kept me around with him. I said, okay, if he could do that, but he hasn't shown me
So is
anything.
that the hard money guy?
No, the hard money guy is somebody else. I
Oh.
just use hard money for that particular situation.
Oh,
This is the one. This is a retail, and that's another thing I need to go
a
and read.
retail lender?
I need to go and watch your video and see what the difference is,
It's got
because I
hot
didn't know.
content.
Huh?
It'll help you. It'll like your
Yeah.
mind will be blown. You'll be like, oh my God, I can go get this listing. I can go get there's a
Right.
how to get for sale by owner listings on there too. On my
Which
I have
page?
a playlist called The Mavericks of Real Estate on YouTube. So
Wait a
you
minute.
don't
So I don't get lost in the web of Facebook. Where am I going to find? What website is that again?
it's YouTube.
Oh, that's on. You just Google you on YouTube.
Definitely open up your text message and click that e-card link and then click the YouTube icon.
Where at?
It is the one. Hold on. YouTube's not on there.
Huh? Oh, I see it.
YouTube, right beside
Sorry.
Facebook.
I told you I don't be on this thing like that. I'm not
I
that.
was freaked out. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, it's on there. I
Facebook.
got you now. I got you now. I'm trying to figure out how do I save you as a
So
friend.
I just sent Kevin, Don Lito's realtor, the video I sent you.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to him last
Oh,
night.
he replied. Hold on, let me see what he said. He's probably like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say anything to him yet.
He said, "Girl, this is awesome."
Yeah.
I haven't sent it to Dolita though.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I was just letting him know I'm trying to button up everything. I needed a couple more information from him. And I told him I needed to talk to you first. But I didn't say anything. I already know. Don't say anything to them. They already signed it. It's just
Okay. Yeah, no, that's your deal. You want to? I'm not stealing your thunder.
okay, all right. So yeah. Yes, I'm just trying to button up everything before and make sure everything is in one piece before I send everything back. And so they're excited too.
My process is that we set the expectations for the buyer up front. And so if they, so you're not like wondering what's going on with this lead you gave me, right?
Yeah.
My assistant Tammy puts your email address, just make sure I have it, puts your email address into the Flowify portal. So when the borrower submits her application, that Tammy can add your email as the agent, the referring agent. Okay. And then from that point, you'll literally get notified of, so we have it set up where every 72 hours, the borrower gets text messaged, don't forget, we still need these 3 things, or don't forget, we still need 1 more item. Okay. And you'll get emailed on that as well.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you'll know what's going on. And then once it's submitted, like once she's given me everything, Tammy marks the file as ready, calculates the income, structures it in my Calyx, and then puts the entire file into accelerated file ready status. And then I get pinged on text and email saying I have an application that's ready to be reviewed. Okay. And once I review it, I'll then, structure the file, get on the phone with the borrower, make sure the payment looks good, make sure that they're comfortable with that, ask any other outstanding questions. Now, sometimes when I get on the phone after I review all the documents, I need more documents.
Right.
Okay? right? So sometimes, even though the file was ready, I still needed one more thing or two more things to make the puzzle nice and put together.
I got you.
Like I might not notice that there's child support until after I talk to the borrower or after I see a bank statement that has a deduction, right? As an example. And then I would have to get the child support order and blah, blah, blah. And then restructure the file with that debt ratio, right?
Okay.
So you are aware of how I work. You'll be kept in the loop the whole time, because if I go back and say, Tammy, we need child support order, she'll add the task. And then when the borrower uploads that, everyone's notified that the file's ready again. And then once I have all of the documents and I run it, that's when I'll do the video that I sent to you.
Okay.
And I'll explain it. And then from this point forward, I will send the buyer's agent the video to send with their offers.
Okay. Gotcha.
That makes sense?
Okay. Yes, it does. Definitely.
So, and that's effective today, because this was a test and you liked it. So
loved it. You got me on the team, Seanna. So,
Seanna!
Yes, you got me. You definitely got me.
I love it, man.
So you're gonna actually get some people today, because I have a couple who is Lisa Fordben and Tati. I can't remember her last name, but two young ladies. One is a business owner, wants to do her. She wanted to go commercial, but I talked her into just finding a spot big enough in Waldorf where she could do her business out of her house somehow. Or because there's just a lot of areas in Waldorf where you can kind of.
I mean, I have different programs. I have bank statement programs. Somebody that you have that might have like a lot of cash flow, like real estate agents, they get thousands of dollars deposited into their bank account, right? But they write off everything.
Right, exactly.
So a realtor would be really fit and ideal for the bank statement only product. Until they grow their business to the point where they can W-2 themselves for 2 solid years, or at least 1 year, and I can qualify them for, traditionally. So they'll have the bank statement only interest rate, it's probably like 5.5–6%, for 2 years. And then when they get, like when I was a real estate agent, I W-2'd myself. Gotcha. I got tired of not being able to qualify for nothing.
I'm starting to learn that now. I was like, it was good to have all the cash, but I'm like, when I started want to scale up, people want to start, that credit stuff. And so I'm going to use credit a lot. Like I just buy out my stuff. So now I'm like, I want a bigger house. So now I got like, okay, I don't have $1 million in the bank. So
well, make sure you subscribe to my channel and have your wife jump on Facebook on the Mavericks and make sure you're a member of that. Because I'm always posting new content. And one of my realtor partners yesterday asked me to post, oh gosh, what was it? Oh, the dialogue for getting a seller to not wait to list their house.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Getting a seller not to wait to list their house.
You know how you go on a listing presentation and the seller's like, well, I'm not real, or you talk to a seller on the phone and they were like, well, I'm not ready till spring. That's the dialogue to not.
Okay, that's interesting. I get that every once in a while. You're right. Yeah, they said they want to. Yeah, but actually, I do have one who's been kept saying they was going to sell their house in December. I just talked to them the other day. He said, yeah, we're just going to hold off a little bit longer. So yeah.
Well, I have the video for you. I haven't recorded it yet. I'm going to do it next. I have a meeting with my team at 11. So I'm going to record that next because I told her I would record it last night and I was just too tired.
I got you. I understand.
So I'm going to record that now. And I have some huge announcements to give to my loyal realtor partners that is going to just blow your mind what I'm working on the side. So I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, I look forward to it as well. And
let me know if you need anything, and I look forward to seeing that contract come over my desk.
It will. It'll be there shortly.
All right, bye.
So much. And it's definitely a pleasure, Seanna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice. Same here. Same here. You take it easy.